Want that chocolate bar snap and sweetness on your keto dessert? You can do it with this recipe, and it's sugar-free and zero carb. Can you believe that? Welcome to the Keto Baking Mechanic. Here we create, tweak, and enhance keto and low-carb breads and baked goods. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you can be informed when I have other videos coming down the pike. There's 3 ingredients that make this recipe absolutely simple and magical. The first is your cocoa powder. You could go with any cocoa powder you prefer. I go with Fry's because it's zero carb. I like to try to keep my carbs down as much as possible in whatever ingredients I can find. The second ingredient is your sweetener. Choose whatever natural sweetener you like. I go with monk fruit, but the key is that it's powdered. You don't want to work with a granular one because it won't dissolve in the sauce when you're making it. And the third ingredient is raw, food-grade cocoa butter. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. It's what gives chocolate bars its snap, but it's super high in calories. So just make sure that you keep your dessert eating moderate. Just because it's healthy and just because it's keto doesn't mean you can eat as many desserts as you like. Remember, on a keto diet or a low-carb lifestyle, you're still within a certain moderate calorie count. So enjoy it, know that it's healthy for you, but you can't have 6 just because it's healthy fat. This video is brought to you by Sinless Sourdough, where ancient art meets low-carb science. I own Sinless Sourdough. I produce a line of global heritage, low-carb, dehydrated sourdough starters. They are authentic sourdough, scientifically validated, and you bring them to life with low-carb ingredients. When you purchase this starter, shipping is included. It's Canadian, $19.99 Canadian, and it's shipped to your door. And then with the starter, you get your you get your starter guide sent to you in the mail, along with a variety of keto low-carb sourdough discard recipes. And it teaches you how to bring it to life so that you can use this every day in your keto low-carb sourdough baking. You can use this zero-carb chocolate shell recipe on any of your keto desserts. Of course, on biscotti, also on donuts, brownies, whatever you like, and it's only 3 ingredients. So you want to start with your raw cocoa butter. This is what gives the chocolate its snap. So we're going to add this. I'm using my makeshift double boiler, and I have the water boiling. Just going to turn it up slightly, and we're going to melt that in the pan. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Sorry, not the pan, the pot. We're going to melt that in the pot. With your water boiling slightly, you want to just melt this cocoa butter down to a liquid. Okay, now that the cocoa butter is melted, we're going to add in our powdered sweetener. This is a powdered monk fruit sweetener, and you just want to add it in and keep stirring until it dissolves into the cocoa butter. It'll be clumpy at first, but it'll start to dissolve and it'll be more like a melted butter. It's actually the sweetener that thickens up the melted version of this coating. So I'm just going to keep stirring that. I want to get it completely dissolved. Next, you're going to add the cocoa powder to the pot with the cocoa butter and the sweetener, and just keep stirring until it's well incorporated. Here we have the chocolate coating. And I'm just going to pour that over the brownies. So I used the chocolate shell coating on a brownie recipe, and if you go to the channel, you're going to see that brownie recipe. You can use it on any of your desserts, as I mentioned. So let's just try it. I'm just focusing on the top shell in this brownie. I don't know if you heard that. The chocolate snaps. It's hard to believe that this chocolate coating is sugar-free.